Hey y'all, welcome back to Mystic of 1996, handle, Veil of Tides Tarot. I'm still feeling like shit. I feel tired, exhausted, but I want to do a fucking video, so I'm here. So, bear with me if you can. We'll get into seeing what the hell comes up. And, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, please don't make it fit. Okay? Y'all know the drill. If not, we'll get into it. Let me get the other cards real quick, okay? Make sure that lipstick is off of my hands. So I don't get onto the cards. Oh, shit. Anywho, collective, besides me feeling like trash for a bit, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself and, well, just take care of yourself in general. I hope you're doing that, even if it pisses people off or you feeling grouchy or under the weather, please put yourself first. Okay? Okay. Before we get into it, let's get into the little intro thing. Are these cards stuck? Why do they keep doing that? They weren't stuck? What the fuck was that? I don't know what that was. It felt like it was stuck and it's not. I bent it. This card keeps turning out. Someone wants a safe space or you're their safe space or some shit. Besides that, let's get into the intro. Okay, either my readings, they can be really grand, love and light, or they can be hell-bent and fiery. Okay, if that's not your cup of tea, collective, I would go find someone else. I really would. Okay, this is a channel of duality. That is what's used here. So there's also other readers. So find who fits for you. Okay. With that, we're just going to jump into it. So someone needs a safe place to open up. That could have been you. And they don't have anyone else to go to. You were their last person to go to, and I don't know why y'all aren't talking anymore. I'm getting y'all aren't talking anymore. Someone is desperate. They in desperate need. They'll do anything, but will that add up to anything? Probably not. If the vibe feels off and you're not biased, collective, and I encourage any of you to use your intuition and discernment. If it feels off, don't trust it and don't let anyone else back in, right? Because that's just opening the door to get a can of whoop ass, if you will, that you don't need, or that you said you learned but you didn't. I'm hoping you learned from it, collective. Okay, and even I've been in predicaments where I've let people come back into my life and then they just shit all over the damn walls again. Clearly in those instances I did not learn my lesson, even though I thought I did and said I did. So just learn it, collective. Don't open the door to bullshit again, okay? But someone really you're their safe space. I feel like they've known that. You've known that. You know? If they come in at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. They're going to come in with bullshit, but they're still coming in with being a page. And there's nothing wrong with young people. There's not. But usually, and I was young as well once before too. I'm still young. I'm 30 this year. But, you know what I mean? Like, usually when you're young, what does that intake? Sometimes people are really fucking dumb. Sometimes you grow out of that, sometimes you don't. This person, they're gonna just come in to cause strife again, collective. I mean, they see the sun with you, so like it's like a little too late. But yeah, they're the devil. Yeah, they're gonna come in playing some stupid ass games. Use their wand, if you will, and it's just gonna stress you the fuck out even more. This could be someone, this could be family. Yeah, this could be family or someone that wanted a family with you or that you had a family with. You're closed off to them now. That's the Ace of Swords and then the Two of Swords. So you see for what the fuck it is. You see whoever it is for who the fuck they are. Again, you know they're desperate. You know they don't have anyone else. I'm going to be that CUNT for a minute, okay? Why do they not have anyone else? Sometimes people don't have other people and they're usually the black sheep. That's different, right? But if it's someone that purposely did shit to cause you to stir away from them, to cause you to go away from them, to cause their family to go away from them, all that other shit, that's also a different story, right? I think of one specific person right now. Me, personally. that I know was desperate, that I know that they thought that was their safe space, which I was. It wasn't them thinking it. I was their safe space. They just continued to lie and manipulate bullshit. And then I cut them off, right? And then I was going back and forth for a bit, which is dumb as fuck, you know, and I didn't learn that until recently, too. But that's what I'm telling y'all, is like, don't play that game with them. For whatever reason, y'all are not talking anymore. It needs to stay that way, because if not, it's going to be a lesson that's going to be on repeat. Yeah, Eight of Cups. It could have been a lot for you to walk away, collective. Death card, yeah, it could have been a lot for you to walk away. There were a lot of emotions in this. Maybe they were a facade, or maybe it's like, it's giving like, I'm Prince Charming, but like, little do you know, they're not. It's just like, it's like a fake knight. It's a fake mask. It's a mask. It looked beautiful at face value, but they're not who they actually say they are. Their words mean nothing. And you could be dealing with family like that. You could be dealing with someone that's romantically in love with you still that was like that. A little bit ago in the pre-shuffle, this was personal for me. It could be significant for you. I'll only give you one card, okay, that I got for me personally, because I was like, what the fuck? Let's just look into my shit, since, you know, I don't feel good. Let's see what comes up. I got the Four of Swords, which was like rest, all this other shit. I'll give you two cards, actually. But this other one was talking about it's the Page of Cups. But it's like, they're immature, collective. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, my message was something about immaturity towards another person. And I was like, oh, hell no. You know, this, for you, this could be that person to you. And again, it could have worked. It's not working now. Why is collective walking away from this person? Let's get into that real quick. Again, you know they're desperate. You know they're in a pinch. Whatever the fuck. That's not your issue. I just want you to know that. I don't care how fucked up that sounds. It's not meant to sound nice. It's not. Okay? But some people you do gotta let go, collective, and it is gonna hurt. That did not work. I was gonna slide the cards. I need like I need to put that thing back here. The cloth. This person's holding on to you for dear life. Like, I want y'all to know that. Like, if you already left this person, if you're thinking about leaving this person's like, no, that's mine. No, collective is not yours. Maybe at one point, yeah, that was yours. Not no more. And they're gone. They want to transform. If you're not going to do that with them, if you're not going to be accountable, if you're not going to heal and grow with them, they're going to leave. More power to you, collective. You should. And that's justice right there, yeah? You could be dealing with legal issues. You could be dealing with legal issues. Who is this person to collective? Who are they showing up as? Ten of Cups. Yeah, they're showing up as wish fulfillment. Like, oh, you know, we could have a family. We could get married. We could have a white picket fence. That's not a dream, by the way. I don't know. I don't see that as like a dream or anything. But it could have been some shit like that. Like, oh, we could have this. We could have that. You know, for some of you, a van life. You know, oh, we could buy a van. We could do this. We could do that. No. I feel like that's going to be you making your wishes come true, collective. Not with this person, though. Who are they actually to collective? Because I'm getting that this is a facade. And you know this. Yeah, you want a new beginning, but you're focused on money. Me too, collective. Or I'm trying to be. I'm trying to find a job still. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. This person's really in their head. There could have been third parties. This person could have cheated on you. They juggled you. Idiot. Sounds like an ex of mine. You know, I'm not even mad about it anymore. I'm actually glad it happened because I see the dumb motherfucker for who it is. Was it a waste of time? Was I irritated about that? Absolutely. But it is what it is, you know. It really is, collective. Who is this person to the collective, please? Who are they really? They at rock bottom. You threw them on the ground. A forbidden love. In the Tempest Tarot, it's a forbidden love. They don't want to fight anymore. I'm telling you right now. They caused conflict. They do not want to fight. They said some shit behind your back, too. I don't know what that's about. They could have said some shit in the heat of the moment. Let them sit where they are, collective, please. I know it's going to hurt. I know it sucks. Y'all see how my hair just does that? I like it. Some of it curls in. These parts need to curl in. I don't know. Anywho, this person don't want to fight no more, but I feel like it's too late. Yeah, the Tower to the Star. They have faith, but they know they fucked some shit up. The Tower came the fuck down. You called judgment. You ended shit. Or they ended shit with you, and then they tried to come back, and then you're like, no, bitch. As you should. You don't need to deal with that bullshit. You don't need to deal with the fucking child mentality. That's who the fuck it's given. It's a child mentality trapped in an adult's body or some shit. They want to compromise with you so bad, collective. They want to compromise with you so fucking bad. I'm gonna get the big book out right now. But yeah, it's literally resolve, conflict resolution, peace, and compromise. They really just want to go back to being like, baby, you're my everything. You're this. You're my Twinkie. You're my... I just want to say the dumbest shit. And it may come off cute, but that's just fucking... It's a facade. It's giving it's a facade. My handsome boy. My handsome boy. What are you doing? He's so cute. Stay here. You stay there, okay? Mama's gotta do some stuff real quick. Let me cuddle, okay? I'm gonna cuddle after. Do I have to sneeze? Okay, Bubba. Man, maybe you do gotta. It makes me sad because I love him, but I'm so allergic. Like, fuck no. I really think I'm gonna have to get rid of him, you guys. That makes me sad. That's my baby. I find a good home for him. I don't want to get rid of him, though. Anywho, we're moving on before I get all sad again. I already have, like, really bad allergies. But anywho, yeah. Someone's listening to your viewpoint now. I don't know if you talked to them, collective. You could have talked to them. It could have been that. You talked to them already. For some of you, you have them blocked. So, I don't know how they're seeing your shit. They could be seeing your shit still. I know for the ex that I'm thinking about that is over here desperate and needs a safe space because they ain't got nowhere else to go because they fucking caused bridges. Or they caused fires to the bridges that they needed to keep up. That motherfucker, I have him blocked. The only place I don't have him blocked, because I don't know how the fuck to do it, unless you could just hide the channel, which I've done that. He's following my YouTube. Like, that bothers the fuck out of me still. Like, I see him on my subscribe thing. I'm like, And he did that after he did all this bullshit. So I'm like, So, bitch, if you're watching this, no. No. I'm not joking. I was serious when I talked about that restraining order shit. I will get a restraining order on you. So you keep that shit up. Or you make any contact. I'm not joking. As much as I'm laughing and, no, it's not kumbaya. Let's push our tits together and be happy. No. Like, I mean it. Get a restraining order on you, bitch. I'll get a taser even if I need to. You done fucked up, Aaron. And I mean that in the most serious, cutthroat way, even if I'm poking fun at it. because that's how I cope. Stay the fuck away, though, for real. And also, please unfollow me if you really... Please. That'd just be great. I don't care if I lose a follower. I don't. Subscribe, I don't. But... YouTube, if you... I don't know if YouTube will ever watch this shit or they screen the shit. But please make an option to where you could block people on your channel. That'd be nice. I'd be using the fuck out of that shit. Yeah. Using it for my fucked up family. Use it for that ex that I'm talking about. Yeah. They'd be blocked real quick. You know. Got them blocked on everything else, like I said. So, I don't know. Anywho, like I was saying, y'all could have them blocked on shit. Some things they could still be following you on. I.e. with my ex too. That's really annoying, but that's how it is. How they're seeing you, again, you could have a channel, collective. You could have, you don't have to have YouTube. You could have any other thing. They could have made a fake account even and spied on you with that way. You know what I mean? It could be multiple ways. People, just because you block someone doesn't mean they can't get back onto your shit. If they're psycho and weird, they'll continue to do it. And that's weird. That's psycho behavior. Okay, anywho, they're listening to you now. Now. After the whole time they could have actually listened and done, you know, just listened. They could have just listened. You know? Hold on. I don't know why I feel like my nose needs more contour. It really doesn't, but... let's add more. I'm gonna add pink, because that's just a whole bunch of red. You want to sneeze so bad. Don't be telling me I have to stay away from makeup. Absolutely not. Oh, that's cute. I need to add more to my cheeks. You know, I have that blush blindness. I really do. When it comes to makeup, I'm like, let's add more. And I'm like, oh shit. At the after, I'm like, that's too much. But do I still like it? Fuck yeah, I do. Anywho, let's move on. Before I'm like, let's add more. This person, they see things differently now. How does Collective feel about this? Give me some tea, spirit. How does Collective feel about this? Yo. The Magician reversed. You a dark bitch. You're all, I will cast spells on you, bitch. I will fuck your life up. It could also be if you're not doing that as well, Collective. Some of you, I need to stop getting too happy because then my throat starts itching and then I start feeling oh again. But you could be casting dark shit on them. The most I've thought, I haven't been thinking about casting dark shit on anyone, right? Unless they really deserve it. Unless they really try to fuck my life up. I.e. gang stalkers, i.e. people that just start shit to start shit and they don't fucking stop. Oh yeah, I'll only show on them. Have I done it yet? No. Most I've done is prayer. But, have I thought about it? Yeah. Oh yeah, I have. Yeah. Anywho, for some of you though, you could be thinking about doing certain things to block them. To keep them the fuck away. This could be like you're not praying for them in good ways anymore. You're not manifesting them. You are like, you're the opposite of what I wanted. You're the farthest. You did not give me all the tools necessary to level up and or be who I need to be, or you weren't even who I needed them to be, you know? They weren't someone that they said they were, so you're not dealing with their illusions. This could be for some of you, and I've been thinking about it too, you could be thinking about doing a cord cutting. Right? You're like, Also, if they were doing magic on you, you see them as someone that's deceptive. They're not someone that's like of the light. They're someone that's dark. It could be that too. How you feel about them, you see them as a piece of shit, that's a manipulator, that's a charlatan, that's a trickster. They very well could be that, yeah. Let me go to it real quick. I want to do more readings after this. I'm irritated. Every time every time I need to rest, I don't. I'm stupid. It's gonna be the death of my family. They're like, rest? What's that? Dies instantly the next day. Where? Where? You know what I need? It won't heal me, but it'll make me happy. I need some tamales. That sounds so good. Some really spicy tamales with some cheese. Maybe some guacamole. Have y'all tried tamales with guacamole? Don't be saying that's weird. It's really good. It just, any kind of Mexican food. I feel like that would actually fuck my shit up. Where is the magician? Am I just blind? I'm blind. It's because I feel like shit. That's probably why. Y'all tell me why I did not go to the first page. I was like, oh, it's that. You know, I know. It's the first. Okay. Anywho. You see this person as they have lack of direction. They don't plan good. There's uncertainty with them. You don't see it as anything good. You don't. I wouldn't either. What did this person do? I mean, other than cause conflict and not listen to you, what did this... This person left you out in the cold and then came back. Five of Pentacles. I was asking what this person did exactly to like make you not want to deal with them anymore, because it's going like Two of Swords. You don't see them as anything good. You see them as shit. Safe space gone. Access revoked. You not coming back to press go or press start again. You know, this person left you out in the cold. Like, it fucked with your emotions, it fucked with your drive, it fucked with your money. If you already had funky money, then it just messed you up more and you had to, like, recuperate your shit. You know, this person left you out in the cold, though. Good riddance, collective. Good riddance. You dodged something. I'll tell you that. And it's not something, it's something that you needed to dodge. Yeah, they want to deliver a message. I see you as the prize, baby. I see you as this. You're the love of my life. Well, were you doing that when you were fucking whoever the fuck that was? Were you telling the collective that when you were over there putting your willy in other people? Were you telling the collective that? Did you let the collective know this while you were like talking to other people, lying to the collective, lying to your family, lying to all these other people? No. And you sure didn't show it. If that's how you feel now, to the person that's now left outside. How you left collective. I feel like for some of you, you're giving that same energy back, or like you're closing the door, or you're like mirroring the same shit back, and they cannot handle that. Which is funny because they were easily able to dish it out. You know, they see you as privileged now, they see you as the prize now, but did they actually see you as that before, or did they only see it now? You know, let me plug my phone in. Give me the cord. Damn it. Oh, irritated. Okay. I was gonna knock all the cards down. Just charging now. What's the power at? 9. We're getting somewhere. All day my stomach has been a C-U-N-T. Oh. I'm trying to ignore it while I'm doing this reading, but I'm like, Rrr. I don't know what's up. Like, I tried eating when I got home from the hospital, you guys. Like, I laid down. I slept for a bit. That was so nice. My back still hurts. Everything hurts still. It's irritating. I don't know why my stomach's hurting either. Like, I had like 3 breathing treatments. I had this liquid IV thing. At the hospital, I had like peanut butter crackers and these honey things. I don't know. They were small. They were crackers. It was something simple because I didn't eat all morning until then, you know? Maybe it's all the medicine and shit. I don't know. All I know is after I started feeling like shit, and then after I went there, like, I feel off. My body's like, bitch! It's really annoying. That's why I need to rest. But then, again, that's why I say it's going to be the death of my family. I don't like resting. Or when I do, I'll rest when I shouldn't be, and then when I should be resting, I don't. Really stupid. Both sides of my family do that. Dumbasses. I don't know. This person, again, back to this before I get off track again, like I was. This person left you out of the cold. They said, fuck you. And then, you know, they dipped. Yeah. They made you feel like an outsider. This could have even been because they were having money issues as well, collective. Like, maybe they had a whole bunch of shit on their plate, you know, and they did all this bullshit, and then their excuse was, oh, well, I was going through this. No, you did that because you're a piece of shit. You could be going through shit, collective. I know I be going through shit. I be depressed sometimes, all this other shit. I be dealing with family stuff. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean I'm going to be like, oh, let's go stab someone in the back. That's kind of what this is giving. This person was like, let me just cause conflict to cause conflict because I feel like shit. I'm going to make you feel like shit. Like, bitch, go get hit by a fucking Bible cannon repeatedly. I don't know what a Bible cannon is, but doesn't it sound interesting? It does. Anywho. You know what I mean? This person's just dumb, collective. You dodged some bullshit. This person wants back in. They are desperate to get you back. Again, they see you as wish fulfillment. They see what you're saying now. Or they're saying that they see what you're saying. I highly doubt they actually do see what you're saying. And if they do, well, then their actions haven't proven, you know, it's proven otherwise. You see them as someone that's an illusionist. You see them as someone fake. You see them as someone that's just going to leave you directionless, leave you out in the cold again. And if they already did that, you're not going to second chance it to be like, let's go around again. No, you're like, I'm done. You have every right to be done. What is collective doing? Besides this, I feel like y'all are not going back to this. What's collective doing? Tell me about collective. So right now, y'all could be experiencing money issues. Yeah, same here, collective. And I'm sorry if you're dealing with that. I get it. That's, again, why I'm looking for a job. You know, this is a job too, but like I said before, I'm not going to raise my prices for shit. You know, until I know that I'm the best, which will never happen. I don't mean that in a bad way either. Like, I just want to be really good at what I do before I do anything. And even then, I'm not going to raise them to hell and back. That's not going to happen, ever. I think the most my readings would be at some point would be like 50, 45. That's like a straight top card. You know? I know it's not going to be a lot. No. Unless they're long-ass readings, then that'd be different. But, you know, I don't know. Anywho, back to this. Y'all could be going through financial issues, yeah. For some of you, this could be the economy right now. Honestly, because it does talk about that as well. Ten of Pentacles. This could be a you issue too, but this could be like the economy being strict on money. Economy is kind of crashing. Everything's fucking skyrocketed as fuck. Now you are seeing the light through it, so that's good, right? Are you there yet? I don't think so. But you're really trying to be that light for yourself as well as others, I'm sure, collective. That's the energy that you're giving. Even if things are hard. Like, bitch, look at this. There's a bright side. That's kind of what it's giving. And there is. There's a bright side. There's a dark side. You know, life is cruel. Life is great. You know, that's just how it is. Yeah, if some of y'all are dealing with this right now, or maybe you don't know that this is coming up, or you already are experiencing this, some of you need to reduce spending. Like for me, I've only been getting food. which is nice. I want other things still, but you know, that's what I fucking need. I like to eat. Or medicine. I'm saving up for a nebulizer too, so you know, stuff I need. Yeah, it could be tight right now, collective. You could be experiencing this. Your family could be experiencing this. This is like you wanting to get to wish fulfillment or like stability, but it's not coming because it's just a lot going on. Maybe you do need to get a handle on your money more. Could be that too. I know I need to do that, like budgeting and stuff. Some things, collective. I'm 30. I'm gonna be 30 in June, right? I just say I'm 30 because I'm gonna be 30. Anywho, like there's some things that I'm behind in. I am. Do I like admitting that? No, but that's the truth. There's some things I learned when I was younger. There's some things that I did not learn when I was younger that I absolutely should have. Right? I never had anyone teach me that shit. So thereafter, even if you didn't learn that shit when you were a kid, you're going to have to learn it now. You know, that's where I'm at. You know, you could be in that too. I just keep learning if you're trying to do shit, okay? Don't give up. It may be annoying. You may have to cry sometimes. That's just how it is. Okay, but don't give up. But yeah, besides that, collective, spend your money wisely, learn skills that are going to help you, even if it means extreme budgeting. Please do it. It can help you. And again, I want to remind you for real, if you guys are scared of this, which it does look scary, I don't like this card ever coming out in the upper or the reverse. In the upright is good. In the reverse, you know, there's a bright side though. There's happiness ahead. You just gotta keep pushing through it. I know it's annoying. You already been through hell and back, I know, you know. For some of you, you be putting in applications, which is good. Keep doing that. I know I'm doing that too. Right? Maybe people are not hiring, or they're hiring, but they're hiring all these other people. You know, maybe maybe you're not qualified enough. Maybe you are qualified enough. You know, just keep putting in apps, collective. Accept a job if you want to, but please make sure they pay you right too. I just want to let y'all know about that. Okay, don't let people underpay you or treat you like shit because, oh, you're not this, you're not that, or you're not where my level's at. You know, who the fuck cares? Like, that's why you at a job. That's why you doing your best to try and learn that shit. You know what I mean? If they're gonna be that way, that's a fucking them issue, and they need to get the ass beat. Don't beat don't beat anyone's ass at your work, please. Is not what I'm saying. But I'm like, oh, you know, I'll instantly be like, bitch, please. You know, but don't let people walk on you at your work, collective. If they're not going to hire you or they're not going to treat you right, you could always find somewhere else. I do want to remind you, though, that some places are hiring, some places are not, you know. It could be based off of certain things you know already, though, okay? So don't take it personal. You'll find something at some point, okay? But there's a light. Yeah, right now, I don't know. Money could be an issue. Yeah, a false person's in their thoughts. Also, let's look at Kipper real quick. False person. Give me the cards. God. It's the whole deck. Well, not the whole deck, but there's cards behind it. But someone's in their thoughts. It's probably this person over here. Let them be in their thoughts. Let them be, oh, woe is me. Okay, just focus on your money, collective. Focus on what brings you happiness. This is also happiness ahead, too. So, like, what brings you happiness? Yeah, you could be kind of pinching pennies. The ones that are left since they stopped creating pennies now. 2025. That makes me sad. At some point, pennies, what's going to happen to pennies? That makes me wonder. I always used to remember when my mom would find them, or my grandma would find them. It started with my grandma. But she'd find them on the street and she'd be like, oh, it's an angel's kiss or it's an angel's message. And I'm like, okay, bitch. I thought it was cute, actually, even though I was like, okay, grandma, you know. It was cute. My mom used to do that, too. When she was able to. I don't know. Good things are ahead, collective. Again, there's some issues here. Unexpected income. Wealthy man. Someone wealthy could be watching you. I don't know what the fuck that's about. That keeps coming out in my personal reads, too. And I'm like, what is that? It better be not no. It better not be no motherfucking politician. I'll tell you that. I ain't gonna sell my soul for riches. Nope. I will die on that hill. I ain't gonna get married to no scuzzbag or however the fuck you say it. I ain't doing it. I don't care what they have to offer in their pocket. If they ain't got a soul, they ain't gonna be with them. You know? Yeah, this person could want to come in and just steal your shit. Steal your soul, steal your light. Kick them in the gonads. Just kick them in the balls. Okay? Just do it. What else is coming up for collective that they need to be aware of? Maybe including myself. I have to piss. Maybe some of y'all have to pee. Just a wealthy man. What does this wealthy man want? Please, sir, please let it be good. Please, before I just slamming my head into shit. Where's the car? There we are. There's the cards. Oh, I have to pee. Why does my bladder all of a sudden now be like, you have to pee? And the whole time it could have been like, you have to pee. But now it's like, stupid. Let me see, collective. Hold on. God. Bursts of happiness and then bursts of ugh. My stomach's like, please. Ooh, pissing me off, actually. I will put the video back together on my computer. That's going to be annoying because it's going to take longer, but whatever. Let's see what this person wants. It's like they see you as an angel or something, collective, or they want to balance stuff out, but it shows them walking away. Or it shows you walking away. We have Temperance to 8 of Cups. If this person tries to come in your life to like just fuck shit up and walk away, you know what I mean? Your angels are by your side. Or you could be one. You could be of the light. Of the light and of the dark. You know, mostly the light. What does this person want, please? What does this person want with collective? Why is this person showing up? Death reversed. They're sad about something that they're holding on to. They're not able to get past something. They're really stuck in their head. You get lightheaded. I'm about to... If I ever passed out on video, I'd just stitch it out. I'd just cut it out and be like, it never happened. I'm gonna just go to sleep after this. I'm gonna put the video on my laptop and then I'll upload this. Oh, I want to upload it tonight. I irritate myself. Maybe I do need to rest. I just need to sleep more. My dumb ass is like, no, it's fine. Bitch, no. No, it's not. They could want to give you money, but they're holding on to it, like they're unsure. I'm really, like, hold up. This person could be reflecting on previous chapters of their lives. I don't know what that has to do with you. Maybe they see you transforming and they're not. This could also show that they are transforming. They're just having struggles with it. I'm gonna ask what this five of cups is in a minute. Please, gosh. Is this person somewhere they don't enjoy? This could be a job, this could be a predicament, this could be with a person. It's just somewhere they're sad all the time. They're thinking about this and they're holding on to something that they probably should let go of. I don't know if that's you, collective, or again, they could be in a predicament, but they're watching you. Maybe they see happiness with you, but they're still going through some bullshit. Yeah, so this card reversed indicates the act of physicality or emotionally holding on to people, situations, or behaviors despite their obsolescence. Maybe this person has to let go of wealth. Or let go of an aspect that's not even making them happy. They could get paid well, they're not happy where they're at. If this is something for some of you, this is not for all of you. Someone has money that's yours and they don't want to let go of it. And they're sad about it. But it wasn't theirs to begin with, so cry me a fucking river. That's not for all of you. This person could be holding on to something that's destined to fade away. And it's emotionally fucking them up, but they're still holding on for dear life when they need to let the fuck go. Death is inevitable. This could be even like a wealthy man passing. And they're sad and they're still holding on to the shit that's not theirs. Or they're still holding on because maybe there's this, maybe there's that. No, we all have a time where we go. And if that's for any of you, I wish it's fast. Okay. I just say that honestly because I instantly think of the breathing issues that I've had. And let me tell you, like, I don't know if I talked about it in the beginning or something like that, but I felt like an ice pick. And I really was thinking, like, while I was sitting there, like, it wasn't that serious, but at the same time it was, because the breathing issues can get that bad, right? And it was this bad. I've never felt this way except, like, a few years back when I had, like, an extreme asthma attack. But it literally felt like I was gonna die. That's what I felt like. While I was sitting there, I didn't even want to be there because I don't want to get yelled at again. But I was like, I need to go. But really, I was like, what if I die? That's what I was thinking in my head. And I was like, I mean, oh well, if I die, whatever. But it hurt. Oh, that's what I'm scared of. That's always what I'm scared of. I'm not scared of death, but I'm scared of the process. I don't want to be hurting. Bitch, give me some painkillers. Knock me the fuck out. Put me in a coma. I don't care. But if it's that bad, no. You know, if this person's going through that, I'm not trying to scare y'all either. I just like talking about it because death is something that happens, you know. But if that's the case, I don't know. I'm sorry, though, if that's the case. I feel like that's going to be scary for anyone, really. Unless you make peace of it while you're dying. But again, the process, oh, hell no, you know. I'll pray for y'all if that's the case, though. Just so it goes quick. Because let me tell you, no. This could even be someone that experienced a death within their family or someone around them. Something died, right? Or someone died. And they're having a really hard time dealing with it. They're holding on to them still. And if that's that as well, collective, my condolences. There's like a few people that I would be really fucking fucked up over if they passed right now. Would I be prepared? I don't think so. I don't think anyone's prepared when people pass. You know, but it just happens. And this doesn't make it feel any better. Have I felt better when I tell people this or myself this? No. But I do want to let you know that it's not the end either. It's not. It still doesn't feel the same, and that doesn't make me feel better anyways either, because can I see them or can I call them up? Can I hug them? No, they're gone physically, you know? It's not the same. Yeah, they're still here, but, you know. But I do want to remind you guys that. Like, again, this is like a personal story too, but if you guys are dealing with this, some of you, maybe it can work, some of you, I don't know. Because me, I didn't think this would work, but at some point it did. When my sister Alex passed, which was like a high school friend that I called a sister, that bitch just died. And then, I think even now I grieve her still, but like I've had dreams of her more than anything. Now sometimes they're random, sometimes we're talking deeply. You know, and that makes me happy. But the first dream that I had of her, it was me in a boat. And this was like a year or two back. When I first started doing this shit, I had a dream, and this was still fresh on my mind. She passed in 2020. But I had a dream of her of me being in a boat. I don't know if this was like spirit guide or angel or something. This motherfucker was purple. I was thinking Barney. It's not Barney. I'm just joking. But it was someone that I knew familiar. They were familiar to me. This person in the boat. But I didn't know them. Like I knew I didn't know them, but I know them. If that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like it was a guide. Anywho. For some reason, I look over at the water, and this water looks normal. Everything's peaceful until I see my friend Alex. That's my friend Alex in the water drowning. I'm fucking terrified. I'm like, get the fuck over there, bitch. Like, no. You know, and I'm crying in the dream. And we get there, and I cannot help the bitch up. For the life of me. I don't know why. I kept fucking, like, she kept slipping through my fucking hand, all this fucking shit. And it was fucking me up in the dream, and then I woke up crying too. But, like, I could not save her. You know, that's how she showed up to me first. Maybe it was her showing me, like, I couldn't save her no matter what I did. And that still makes me upset. But then after those dreams, right, I'm telling you, after you have enough time to grieve, maybe they could show up in dreams. That's just for some of you. It's happened to me, not when I wanted it to. I was like, let me dream of Alex. No, you know. I just had a dream of her one day. But other dreams after that, she would show up and we'd have long talks. And it always irritates me, because these talks, this was before I started dream journaling, I wouldn't remember them, but I would remember me and her talking forever in the dream. And it would be like at her old place, like we'd be watching stars, all this other shit, we wouldn't have beer. But we would be talking, and it was nice, you know? I should really try and figure out what we were talking about, but I want to let you know, again, that's like my confirmation of them not fully being gone. And then besides that as well, like I also had a tarot reading. Someone literally like telling me about her being on the other side. They came up with the name Alexandra. I never talked to this tarot reader about anyone that passed either. So I was like, you know, this bitch gets messages differently than me. But I was like, you know, confirmation. Like these motherfuckers are not gone when they're gone. Okay? Doesn't make it any better. But I just want, you know, let me share a little bit of that. Maybe it'll help. I don't know. Deal with the grief though, collective, and with this wealthy man, like if you're dealing with that, deal with the grief. It's gonna hurt, it sucks. Right, it does. You're holding on to something that's already gone. I did that too with her, so, you know. You are gonna see them again though. That's the only comfort that I think of after death. Like I know I'm gonna see some people. If I see any of the motherfuckers that caused me harm, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be boxing instantly. I don't care where we're at. I'm gonna beat your ass on the spirit side. Let me switch the subject to make it funny for a minute. Let's get off of this session. I'm gonna beat y'all's ass. Anywho. What helped me too before I had dreams of this person too, and maybe this will help this person as well, is like talk to them like they're still here. Cry. If you need to cry, absolutely cry. Get that shit out. There's been multiple nights where I cried about that bitch being gone. And then another friend as well, you know. Like, just cry. Get it out. If they have a grave, go visit their grave. If not, do a day where you're remembering them. You know, do stuff that you and this person used to do together. And get those emotions out in a positive way, right? Live for them, collective, if anything, right? Or try to live for them, you know. Life is hard. But do what you can to heal these things. And collective, you will at some point have to let it go. That's going to be the hard part. I will tell you that. And I've not even fully let this person go yet, but I feel like I'm farther than where I was before. So if I can do that, you can do it too. Okay, it still hurts, you know, but I want y'all to think of it as well, like, are they in pain anymore? No, they not. They were in pain here, yeah, you know, going through it, whatever it may have been. They're home now. Yeah, they're home. What we would call home. They're happy. They're celebrating. I don't know. What is this Five of Cups about? Could be about holding on to something that you shouldn't be holding on to. Hold on. The Hanged Man was just showing up. That's interesting. While shuffling. Maybe you need to see something from a different perspective. How I was kind of like showing y'all a different perspective a minute ago. Like maybe you need to see something from a different perspective. And it takes a lot. This could even be a Scorpio person that's dealing with grief and they're holding on to something. The Death card's a Scorpio. I forgot about that. What is this grief coming from? Heartbreak. The Five of Pentacles reversed. Someone's seeing something a different way. They're listening now. They're seeing shit the way it is supposed to be, regardless if it hurts or not, which I'm seeing it hurts a lot, you know. Something about their money being funky, or they're trying to get out of the pit that they're in. Why is this significant to you? I don't understand. Yeah, for some reason you need to know that someone's struggling to get out of the pit they're in. They're really going through it. They're holding on to something that they need to let go of. Change happens. Death happens. They need to see something from a different perspective. Collective, you may need to see something from a different perspective even. From a Scorpio. Gemini. The Lovers card came out a little bit ago, so that's Gemini. Geminis could be significant. Scorpio could be significant. The Hanged Man, Pisces. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something about stability. Oh. Why does collective need to know this? Again, Five of Pentacles. You could have released unsupportive people. This could have been someone that once you had great chemistry with. You don't have good chemistry with them anymore. Or things have changed. This is a dead-ended relationship, whether it be friendship or platonic. This person wasn't supportive for you. You left someone behind that did not support you properly. When you needed them there, they were not there for you. And they know that, you know that, collective. Maybe that's why you need to know this. This person regrets that they weren't there for you. This could even be the person in the beginning. I'm getting two different people. Is there two different people? Stomach. Yes. Yeah, there's two different people here. I don't know. Okay, so Scorpio, who's this other person? Because there's two different people. Who's this other person? An earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or someone's mom, or a baby mama. Or someone's mother, someone's nana, someone's aunt, someone's Thea. This could even be you, collective, you being in loving Empress energy. This is you, collective. Your ships are coming in and this person's not with them anymore. If this person was like a part of the plan for your betterment or good things coming in after you went through bullshit and hell and back, this person's not with it anymore. I don't know what they did. Again, if this is the same person from the beginning, they left you out in the cold, they did something else, I don't know. But your progress is not with them anymore. You're going towards success. You're using your skills, whatever it may be. You're using your skills to build success, even if you have to go through hell and back again. I don't know, collective. I'm going to leave it here. Let's get some angel numbers before. And before we do that as well, okay? If you want to book a reading, all of that is listed in Linktree. Email angelicalunavera@gmail.com. Go to my Linktree, Lunavera96, okay? It shows the email icon. It shows other platforms, my Substack, any of the other things, okay? Different platforms are there. And it shows the payment options. If you could also donate, if you have the money, you don't have to, but if you have the money, you could donate to me, but that's not what I'm getting at. Donate to the people in Gaza. I do have a shit ton of links there. They need help, collective. If you could use your platform as a voice for them too, that'd be fucking wonderful. But what they need more than anything is donations. They do. They need that for food, formula, beds, whatever they need. Whatever keeps getting fucked up over there because of the idiots that are purposely hurting them. So, you know. If you could donate even a bit, that's great. Okay, but it's all listed there. Okay. Angel numbers for the collective, please. Words matter. 234. Align your thoughts. As you travel along your soul's journey, your angels ask you to align your thoughts and words for support. How does what you say match up to what you want? Journal about a moment recently when you said something that opposed what you actually wanted. Enlightening questions, 506. Ask others what you don't know. Make sure to ask wise people shit that you don't know, because you could ask someone that comes off as wise and they really fucking stupid. Make sure you have the right company around. You'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you'll learn, okay? But make sure you ask people that have been through shit and you know they ain't gonna tell you some bullshit, okay? Make sure you have the right people around. It takes some learning, trial and error. Same with me. I was around right people, I was around the wrong people, okay? But make sure you have good people around, collective. Okay, and if you don't, drop the motherfucker. Anywho, let's move on. There are people around you who have already been through what you are facing now or even worse. It's important and healing to reach out to them for advice and wisdom. Think about whom you can talk to, how mistakes can be avoided simply by listening to the wise and experienced people around you. So listen and ask those fucking questions. One more, please. Core values, 138. Revisit your core values. The values you hold dear can get buried under the distractions of present complications. Your angels ask you to uncover and revisit them. List your core beliefs and character qualities. Meditate on them today, visualizing their growth and strong connections to the divine. All right, collective. Well, you and me have our work cut out for us, don't we? Anywho, you guys, I'm going to leave it here. If you did like this, please hit the like, subscribe, share the shit. Mostly subscribe, okay? I'm trying to get my channel back up to how the original channel was. The original Mystic of 1996. It's getting there. I'm happy. It is. The subscribes are getting there, okay? But it ain't close to 500 yet. So let's try and get it there, okay? And at some point, when I'm doing better as well, I still do want to do like a deck giveaway or something. I was going to do that at 550, I believe, subscribers on the last one, and then I just fucked that shit up. My channel started getting reported by religious idiots, and then I hid the channel, and then that fucking deleted all the subscribers. Don't ever hide your channel, you guys, please. Don't ever hide your shit. It does not tell, well, maybe it does, I need to read the fine print. But for me, I did not read, or I did not see that it would delete your subscribers, okay, so don't do that. If people are reporting your shit, just let them. Again, it was religious people doing all this dumb shit, so I just kept irritating me. It was messing with my view count as well. And it's always those people in a bubble that want you to be in the same bubble, but you're not religious like them. They're fucking stupid. People like that are stupid. And I was fighting against them, too. I was like, y'all are dumb as fuck. So, watch your mouth, collective. Sometimes, I'm not telling you to censor yourself fully either, but choose your battles with these idiots. You can only tell the dumb so much. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it there, but anywho, I'm trying to get that shit back up. I will still do a deck giveaway at some point. And we'll figure shit out, okay? But until then, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like. If y'all are resonating with this shit, if y'all are into duality and it's not just love and light, hit that thing. Okay, we might be soul family, for real. Yeah. Anywho, I'll catch y'all later. I gotta go fucking piss, and my stomach's being a bitch, so suck this shit on out.